What we're gonna do right here is go back.
Ah, right on. What's up, everybody? That was, those were a few tracks from an officially licensed remix album for Maken X, which I will be playing here in just a moment. Let me load this up real quick. Whoa, gotta fucking lower the okay, let me RetroArch really loves to have Dreamcast windows be fucking huge. So so you may remember last week, if you were watching, I killed a bunch of Nazis and also a bunch of mentally ill people in Turkey. And let me just check the volume, because volume is once again too low. And you may remember I could not get into France. Well, I fixed that. So the one thing I could not do was get into France. The travel ban has been lifted. And we have some new enemies. The Mafia. And of course we're playing as Dr. Dao, or as he was known in Japan, Daru, because it was a not-so-subtle reference to Dracula. That's why his special move is called the Urad virus, because it's just Dracula spelled backwards, like Alucard. Okay. And okay, so I had to check and make sure they were all dead. Because now I'm going to go over here.
Welcome, Maken, my lord. You know, I've heard all about your achievements in Europe. Impressive. My name is Tyrus. Although I may not look it, I am a Blade Master. Of course, Blade Masters must often hide their identities. So, I have as well. I'm disguised as a writer. I don't have much time. Let me tell you quickly.
Writing is not really a disguise.
The human race. The Blade Master's mission is to put an end to this insidious plan. To accomplish this, we have all sacrificed our personal lives. There was one who had to betray someone they loved.
Yeah, the Nazi guy.
Who was unable to watch their children grow. It is vital that you understand the importance of our mission. The mother of the girl inside you chose to live as a Blade Master. She made this noble sacrifice to maintain world order. The reason people feel pain and sorrow is because they have soul. Having emotions means you're alive. It is because I believe you have a soul that I must ask you this. Will you devote yourself to save the human race?
Sure. Let's do it.
My lord. Defeat Geist's henchman, the Hake, known as Don Regalia. Drugs, pollution, food shortages. He's even tainted religion. His lurid cruelty is wreaking havoc on the people of Europe. First, of course, you must find the MP who was once close to the Don. His name is Samuel Smith. He was betrayed by his wife and confined to England. He should know the exact location of the Don's hiding place. Your ability to brainjack will be useful. Use it wisely. I have a very unique ability to open all electronic locks. Use me whenever you must. I will be ready.
Alright, so I'll switch over to Tyrus just to show him off. I will have to use him in a couple of levels just because, you know, he can unlock doors. And as far as the Blade Masters go, I'm pretty sure he's the most powerful of the four. Oh, he definitely has the best EX attack. Just straight up murder everyone with a big lightning strike. Oh, and something that I forgot, Samuel Smith, the guy I'm supposed to look for, he's the actual head of the neo-Nazis. His wife, who betrayed him, that was Margaret, the woman that I fought and killed in Vienna, which is not in Italy. I don't know why. Vienna sounds like an Italian word, I'm sorry. It's Austria. I should know that, but also Americans don't know geography, so... Huh. Oh, and also the lightning can it does have a chance to paralyze enemies. Okay, let me off of here, so I can stop getting hit by grenades and machine gun ammo. Okay, that was weird. I did not jump, and I was not wanting to get punched by that big meaty claw that he's got. Wait, where is it? Oh, there you are. Yeah, the game just kind of immediately throws into the action on that one. That's kind of a bullshit thing it does. Shit. Yeah. Well, yeah, Spider-Man is popular in Japan. And also, you know, he's half Spider-Man, half, something Todd McFarlane drew. Alright, cool. So I did not have to bother with those guys at all. I'll grab that real quick. Probably should have grabbed those before I grabbed the power-up, but whatever. It's fine. I'm only using it against one enemy here anyway. Oh. Yeah, when you're all powered up, you can just straight up bypass shields. It's awesome. Tyrus is a little overpowered. At least at this part of the game. I will be getting, there will be stronger enemies and even more powerful characters to play as later. Oh fuck, I forgot to hit record on this, so I'll just have to upload the VOD to YouTube. Oops. Yeah, I'm just gonna run down here real quick so I can grab that, because I want to get my rank up. And I was right, 8 is the highest rank. I made sure to play through this game on a different file just to make sure I can access every level in the game. And I can. Ah. There. Back here, you. Alright, back at the beginning of the level. Oh. Well, it's fine. I don't have to fight them. I'll just exit. They could just sit there and watch me leave and groove on it.
He's the one who is forced to fight the one he truly loves. Blade Master Lise, she's the one who keeps fighting to protect the people she loves. The Blade Masters, they fight against their desires, carrying the burden of duty. I just know that my mother must have fought for something she believed in too. Even if nice intentions are right for this world. I just can't sit around and do nothing.
You're supposed to sound sick, not like an old lady.
Got my father. I cannot oppose the courage and heart of the Blade Masters. I'm doing the right thing as a human being, aren't I? By helping the Blade Masters defeat Geist. I appreciate it. Thanks for your understanding. I now understand that I can no longer live a life ignoring the world's problems.
Yeah, check your privilege, Kay.
Everyone is doing what they can to save this world. I want to do my part to save it too. I cherish this world. Everyone I know and love is here.
So a neat feature, well, I guess more of a neat touch this game has, is that the dialogue for that you have with Kay will actually change depending on the order that you complete the levels. So in my other file, I went straight from Amsterdam to France. I went to like Istanbul and Transylvania later. And the dialogue was different, and she'll ask you different questions and things like that, which is pretty cool. And also a great thing... Oh, that was not a great thing. Anyway, a great thing about repeating this level is... I don't have to drain the waterway a second time. So I could just go straight down here. Get back here, you Nazi. Jumping around like there's something wrong with you. Aside from, you know, the obvious. Damn, I was hoping I'd be able to get him. Ah. Alright, so all I have to do is run down here, and I can avoid the enemies that are up here. They won't actually chase me, so... He'll do his little Stroheim pose and try to shoot me, but not gonna get much. This guy I will have to fight, though. Alright. I'm gonna run down here and grab this real quick. And so this console that I could not open last time, I now can. And this is not a character I'm going to play as because he is legitimately the worst fucking character in the whole game. I will not make it out of London playing as him. Like, let's take a look at his stats here. So he's got some nice power, no speed, no jumping power, and no life. those Nazis outside, they will straight up murder me if I go out there as Samuel. So I'm gonna be, I'm just gonna go back to being Tyrus. And now I can just exit. Oh, well, that didn't work. I'll just jump over them. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna see just how powerful this lightning really is. Killed the two dogs behind me. Wasn't even looking at them. Alright. So now I am finally going to Italy. See, I remember that Sicily is a city in Italy. Thanks to Yipes and his commentary. The Yipes video that was not as popular as Mango Sentinel. I hope you're ready to fight this Batman villain.
No lowly dog will prevent us from giving birth to a new world. The wicked people are in control of Europe, and they will never mend their ways. You should keep an eye on Europe. People who seek power always end up paying a large price for it. Nothing has changed since I was born into this world. It's really their own fault. They have no one else to blame. Oh, anyway, I guess it would be a pity not to save their souls. To do so, we must purge these corrupt and despicable values from the people. And thanks to my lord's plan, all those pitiful humans can actually be saved. Obviously, you're too stupid to understand these things. Come on, let us engage in a meaningful battle that will define the future. And while you're at it, try not to bore me to death, okay?
So, Don Regalia, a mafia don who sells drugs, but is also warning me about the powerful people in Europe. He's talking about Brexit, obviously. Oh, and incredibly useless trivia, this song in the background was remixed for Digital Devil Saga 2. I did not know that because I have never played the Devil Saga games. I probably should though, they look really cool. There. Because being a big jerk. Yeah, that's right. Europe is all about force feminizing the population. So that's what Geist is fighting against. He's like, no. He's like, no, there are only two genders. And Maken is like, Uh-uh-uh. Yeah, very short level. It's just gonna be a big boss fight now. Oh. No, Shrug. No, nobody in this game has a neck at all. As you can see from Buff Two-Face here, he does not move his head at all. Hey, I'll take that. Free hit. I don't even know what that is, but I'll go ahead and say yes anyway. Alright, so that's the end of Tyrus. Kay has something to say.
Power can bring misery.
Wow, what's all this political commentary, huh?
If Geist's plan can really get rid of the majority of human conflict, this would really be a good thing.
No.
But I wonder
No, Kay, he's talking about eugenics. He wants to kill people.
Do you think it's impossible to make this a better place by ourselves?
No, he wouldn't be teaming up with Nazis if there weren't eugenics
I
involved.
think that we can. That'd be so great. I guess that's the reason why we've been fighting. I will believe in myself and fight for a better future at all costs.
Alright, I'm glad I got you off this eugenics talk there, Kay. I know you're only 16, but you get called out on Twitter for that kind of shit. Alright, so now I need to go to Joan of Arc Palace, or as it was called in Japan, the Vatican. We're gonna go to Rome and fight the Pope, but in this game he's not the Pope, he's just a cult leader because this was back when Atlas USA was like, no, we're not putting in references to politics or religion. So we're not in the Vatican, we didn't fight in the Taj Mahal, we won't be going to Mecca later, and we'll just be we'll play a guy who happens to be in the White House, but he won't actually be the president. And we weren't fighting Nazis, we were fighting people with nondescript Japanese lettering on their faces. Oh, and Dawn is very, very slow. And also a problem with these enemies is that you have to block directly from the front. If you try and even if you're like off to the side, they'll still hurt you, and they can hit pretty hard actually. I hit one with a bomb. But these are some pretty cool enemy designs, I will admit. Alright, so that's the exit if I don't have the proper character to get through here. But I do. We're gonna fight the Pope, who sounds an awful lot like Al Bundy. Well, after I kill these enemies, then I will. Ah. As I was saying, if you're not directly in front of those things, they will hit you. So he's very slow, but he's very strong. That's what you need to know about Don Regalia.
I understand that you were responsible for the defeat of Hake Don Regalia. You're a machine made by humans, yet you've done all these things. You haven't got the slightest idea how important our plan is. In a world of strife, only those with blind faith.
Oh, the doll in my hand is actually a bomb.
But that's just not so.
I think you weren't here when I actually fought Don, but those dolls turn into enemies that explode. But here they just explode. They don't turn into enemies first.
Our Lord must remove these evil thoughts from the minds of human beings. Then rebuild the world with absolute good. We can't let anyone stand in the way of this plan.
Oh, right. Oh, where'd you go? So we're fighting Catholicism here. And is he gonna go up? Yeah, he's gonna go up. Alright, so an annoying thing is he's going to summon two of those, and now there's gonna be these projectiles shooting at me, so I have less room to fight now. There. See, they done exploded. Ah. And this is actually the only level I died in on my previous playthrough of the game, so so the difficulty is not too bad until I'm here, and then it's like, kinda... Where are ya? Oh, what the? I blocked that. What are you doing? Definitely charging his JO crystal for sure. Oh god, please don't kill me. Ah, shit. Oh, and for the record, the Pope is named Ray. Everybody loves Ray. Yeah, and these things have some fucking impressive reach on them for sure. And I don't really have enough life to use another bomb on these things, so I have to fight them up close. But, of course, I'm slow as fuck, so... Alright, cool, made it. Alright, just wait for this fool to... Come on! Okay. Whew. Fucking barely got him, but he's dead. And now... can I take possession of him? No, I have to do a very, very light amount of grinding here.
I feel so bad for Joan of Arc. Her execution was so unfair. But how can you really judge someone? Like, whether they're good or evil?
Very easily.
Do you think those who executed Joan were evil? No. They just followed their beliefs. They thought what they did was right.
And they were wrong.
Some believe in God, others in money, and some in virtue.
That virtue signaling.
No one has the right to judge what good and evil are. I've got to believe in myself. I must. But I know there will be a future for us after this battle. Listen. If we end this battle, let's travel around the world. I love this world and everyone I know. So, I want to help repair this torn planet. Is that okay with you? Thank you, Maken. That's very nice of you. Let's go to Lisbon. Did we finally manage to put an end to all the hockey in Europe?
Yep, that's all the bosses in Europe. They are done for. But, let's see. Yeah, let me go back to Austria here and just kill a few enemies so I can get up to rank 7. And then I can take control of Ray and go to Lisbon. Just fighting some censored Nazis, you know, nothing major here. Ow, fuck you. Shit. I wonder if there's like a pickup here. Oh wait, I think I can go back this way. Yeah, definitely not very subtle that certain symbols were changed for the game's US release. Alright, so I'll just do this one more time. Alright, because once I'm at rank 7, then that's it. Well, actually, once I'm at rank 8 is the highest this game has, but... And... Okay, yeah, I did make it. Okay, cool. Now it's time to leave. Alright, so there now I am in control of him. I will save. And I will go to Lisbon in Portugal. It took me a moment. I gotta learn my geography. Americans don't know geography. Oh, and I just took a shortcut. Just jump off the side and you don't have to go down the stairs and deal with those flying enemies. Yeah, Ray is pretty fucking tough. I mean, he's already killing enemies pretty quick here. And his special ability is temporary invincibility. So that's going to be good in at least one level. Actually, that could be good now. And I think I played a remix version of this song in the stream intro. Up here comes the big guy. The big Todd McFarlane looking motherfucker here. Okay, that is the end of that gauntlet there. Oop. Oh shit, that actually scared me. That's the closest thing to a jump scare you're gonna get out of me. Not even Resident Evil 7 spooked me. Oh, I should have gone here with Dal, because Dal is actually completely invincible to his fireballs, believe it or not. But it's fine, I'll just use his shield and... There. Why is this not... There, let me through. Gotta wait for all that meat from the Rocky movies. Yeah, I gotta make that reference. Alright, so this level, I just sit and wait. It's very exciting. Like this ridiculous, like Shoji Meguro guitar riff is going off, but it's like, oh, we're just kind of waiting for some boxes. Oh. Ah, shit. Let me... There. Okay, cool. Got that one down. Yeah, you can reflect certain projectiles if you hit them. Alright, just wait for that. And... wait, what the... Why are you doing this to me? Okay, go down, and then... Why are you doing this? There. There. I don't know why that shit was doing that while I was trying to get through, but whatever. That's the end.
What took you so long?
How is Kay? Is she all right?
Cole?
Oh, good. She hasn't been fused yet.
We need to get some important information from the oilman Musa. It's about Geist. Now go to Arabia and get it!
Kitty, what are you talking about? You can't do that! We gotta return Kay's psi to her body soon!
Oop. Sorry, I hit the
Or
microphone.
her psi will fuse and Kay will die. Dr. Guinness can return Kay to her own body. Forget Geist. Let's go see Dr. Guinness right now.
No, you must defeat Geist. Please, use my power to save the world. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
No way! You can't be serious!
Geist's plan has been in motion for a while now. We have no time to waste. You'll have plenty of time to see Dr. Guinness after you defeat Geist. You and only you can save the world from this impending crisis. I hate doing this, but I have a favor to ask you. Defeat Geist.
I hate
Good.
this
You
thing
made the
I've been
right choice.
telling you to
I'll
do
take you to his hideout.
the entire game.
I'll go see Dr. Guinness. Maken, promise me you'll see him later. I mean it. It's important to me.
Negotiations on energy between the U.S. and China have broken down. The U.S. is expected to take sanctions against China, which has been trying to monopolize oil resources. Since the assassination
No blood
attempt
for
on
oil.
both the U.S. and China have shown no willingness to compromise, and the relationship between these two countries is still unpredictable. This is Henry Glass, reporting from the White House. Until next time.
It's probably just a bluff, but they're sending the 7th Fleet to Japan. Public opinion says they support the president. I don't know.
I hope the press doesn't stir up the public anymore.
Even if they drop the bomb, we'll be safe here, underground.
That's not funny. What? Is the power out for the entire country?
It's not just a power failure. Oh no. The mainland power station's down.
No way, you're kidding, right?
Looks like the government stopped it.
The government stopped it on purpose? Why would they do that?
Perhaps it's the beginning of a war between the US and China. I guess this isn't a joke, huh?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to war, baby. But first, we need to go to Saudi Arabia. Get that blood money, just like Vince McMahon. And here it's the oil palace. Japan, it is Mecca. This is the only enemy type in this whole level, just for the record, which is fine. I mean, this is the end of the game. What the? I don't think that was actually supposed to happen. Well, whatever, it did. And yeah, I'm already like on the way to rank 8 pretty quick. The action RPG elements are not that powerful. Yeah, I definitely do not think that he was supposed to clip through the door like that. I mean, you could definitely tell this is like an Atlas game, just looking at the art style. Kazuma Kaneko, he definitely knows his shit. Ah. And let me just... Ah, sludge. Luckily there will be some healing items coming up here. And there it is. Maxed out. So, no grinding. Actually, that short trip to Vienna was actually the most grinding I had to do in this whole game. It's actually really good about giving you the experience you need.
The balance between good and evil is extremely fragile.
Oh, and I hope you like body horror, because there's going to be some of that coming up.
As absolute justice. Maken, what's wrong with you? Why don't you understand our ideals? Your powers rival Geists, yet you allow Blade Masters to control you. You're such a fool. Why do you fight against us? Our almighty Lord has taken control of the Western leader, and has begun a final action. To create a paradise that no mere human could ever envision.
I'm gonna need to raise shield power here. There you... Okay, he's dead. Alright, so I don't know if Yusuf is supposed to be part of the Saudi royal family, but yeah, you can definitely attack with those tentacles though. Alright, only 3 more levels left to go, and I thought this game would take me a little longer. I probably should have just done the whole thing in one stream. But it's okay. Finally, we'll do the one thing Pitbull won't do. Go to Brazil. Brazil is very hard unless you're playing as Yusuf. Because you got these enemies that turn invisible and fucking jump all over the place. Nah, Yusuf doesn't really get a whole lot of character development. Honestly, kinda looking at that level, it feels like it might have been rushed. Right there. Just shoot him there. Yeah, I'm sure Kay's like, Well, we need oil, though. We gotta kill all the brown people for it. And then you gotta say yes or no. And it's like, you're right. Eugenics are not a good thing. I don't know why I'm picking those up. There's legitimately zero reason for it. Yeah, so Yusuf, he's very powerful. Alright, I'm not picking that up. You're not getting me with that. Oh! Great. Gotta do that again. Yeah, I'm sure Atlas didn't really... They couldn't really tell the differences between Saudi Arabia and Egypt. It's just like sand, Middle Easterns. It's all the same, right? Okay, I'll just use that because you're being a big jerk in the way. I love this little, like, stubby leg swagger that he's got going on. Gotta... Oh, fuck off, really? Come on. Let me through. Are you kidding me? Thank you. hit enemy with fireball. Oh fudge! I am so close to dying. Alright. Oh! Damn it, I thought I'd be able to get through. Okay, so first game over of the entire stream. That'll be the last one, too. There. Brazil is hard. Much like real life, it's a very dangerous place. Anyway, now that I have alienated a portion of my audience... Also, the kanji thing was Persona. Megami Tensei is just more... We're just gonna meld a bunch of countries' religions. After all, you have to remember that Megami Tensei 4 had a plot where a male hunter took a red pill and turned into a female demon. So you can't say that every part of Atlas is not progressive. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna take this. Oh, go fuck yourself. Taking advantage of Yusuf's slow speed to knock me off a bridge. I'm gonna lose this power up. There. Yeah, bird brain. Out of here. I get him? God. Nah, not quite a second hit there. It's very hard to avoid those. There's not really a whole lot of room to maneuver, and yeah, Yusuf has terrible speed and jumping power. So pretty much all I could do is spam fireballs and hope for the best. Alright, let me try this again. Please don't die. There. Alright, another fireball. And, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. I've killed everything. Let's go see Dr. Guinness in his very Brazilian home here.
The stars are so beautiful.
That's because they haven't yet been tainted by human hands. That's why they give us such beautiful light.
Oh, Dr. Guinness, let me tell you about SpaceX.
The side dimension is a realm beyond a mortal's comprehension. They should have left it alone. How wrong it is to create a being with the power of a god.
How's Kay doing?
She's getting very weak. That's why I told them to stop the project. But they...
We can talk about it later. Right now we need to save Kay.
I don't know how to separate a fused side back to its own body.
What? You don't?
Well, there was an untested reverse brain jack procedure. But right now, this is not possible.
Why not?
Well, to do a reverse brain jack, we would need Kay's body.
Then let's have the lab send it.
We can't do that. All air routes have been shut down, in fear of an impending war between the US and China.
So we've got to do something. What are we going to do now?
Oh dear. All we can really do now is allow Kay's side to become comatose, to delay the fusion.
Then I must defeat Geist myself, so Chief Sagami can help save Kay.
Alright, we're gonna go... Well, first let's save. Time to go to the White House. Just waltz straight into the Oval Office. No one's gonna stop you. So we are in the secret underground bunker, and my favorite enemies... Remember the Iron Giant? What if they shot missiles and tried to kill you? There. This is kind of a difficult thing there, because they do not stop shooting. Oh. There. Gotta hit 2 switches to open up that door. See you, shitlord. No, that's not what I need. That's what I need. And final area, the big elevator. Because every game like this has to have an elevator at the end, right? Difference here is that these guys will show up and they will, the longer they are up here, they will weigh down the elevator. So it won't be able to go up anymore. Come on. Come on, open up so I can kill you. Thank you. I just wanted to see those tentacles again. How dare you hit me. Let's see, how much further do I got? Right there. So, almost. Alright, are you ready for the greatest boss battle that I have done in all of my years of streaming?
Salutations, Maken. I am Hake Brown. Our Lord has already gone back to Shikeen Castle. But Maken, you don't have a clue. I just cannot comprehend why you only use your precious gift for the Blade Masters, no one else. What is it that you don't like about creating absolute order with a god's power? Well, your opinion makes no difference to me. I don't need to understand you, because you'll be dead in just a few seconds.
Alright, a battle against our mechanical president of the United States. And while here he's called Brown, in Japan his name is William. Wonder who he's referencing. Yep, just gotta get him to run into those electrified boxing ropes. Oh. Oh. And you can probably hear, like, even though this is very obviously a Japanese actor doing all the grunts, you can hear his American trash talk. Yeah, of course I'm gonna brainjack him. Oh yes. We are now the President of the United States. Actually, one of the endings in this game is where we don't even bother defeating all of the bosses. We just take over the President's body and run the US. Alright, here it is, the final level. Going to China. I don't know why those Chinese dragons, one, look like centipedes, but also bark at you like a dog. However, I'm not gonna question it. And also, if you take a look at Brown's stats, he's pretty much like one of the best characters in the game. There is one other character who's better, but I did not unlock her in this ending route that I've taken. Because the thing about this game is it has 7 different endings, and no way I'll be getting all 7 of them in one playthrough. I mean, obviously. Oh, hold on, I gotta go up the stairs like a normal person. Oh, really? I gotta defeat all enemies. Would not have guessed. There, want to grab that. The level will change up a bit. It's not... Alright, so this room, depending on the choices you make, this will either be 2 enemies or will be a boss fight. But because I'm doing the best ending, I will not be fighting any bosses here. Only if I do the evil ending. And you can, in fact, be evil in this game. I mean, it's an Atlas deal. There. Whatever, you're not really doing any damage to me. Oh, here we go. What the? More health in case I need it. This is how you know things are getting to the end here. Let's see, where am I landing? I mean, this is the Dreamcast in 1999. These were state-of-the-art graphics of the time. How strange, I could not attack for a moment. There. Where's the... there it is. Alright. Alright, and this would be another boss fight if I left any of the Hake alive. The very first time I played through this game, I actually fought Shaja, because I did not know where to find Fei Shan to get to Hong Kong, so I didn't actually fight him. Ah. Finally. And here we go. We're getting to Geist. The power of America. We will defeat the evil Chinese menace. Not the actual Chinese menace. Geist is just in control of the Chinese Prime Minister.
That proves that you have the same power as I do. But maken, the scale of power is not that important. The question is
and
this:
what is the Prime Minister of China's name? Why, it's Mr. Meteor.
With Sagami's knowledge, I can control all people.
They don't tell you in the game. They tell you in the remake. But you should not play the remake under any circumstances. It's fucking terrible.
People will be free of pain and sorrow under my protection, and will welcome a perfectly harmonious new era with no war. I will use my godlike powers to lead people to an ideal world. But you use the same power to go against my plan. What is the meaning of maintaining a ruined world?
Alright, so some of the textures are a little warped and popping. That's just an emulation bug.
I don't understand you. And you know what? I don't want to understand you. Let the winner of this battle rule the world. May the world tremble. Let the fight begin.
In the end, no one here will be able to ignore their destiny. Before we begin, we need to make one thing perfectly clear. Who'll end up leading the world? Of course, I may be defeated by you, a tool created by humans. Ha, that'll never happen.
So what did we need to get perfectly clear? So you can kind of see the Geist blade does look like the maken that Kay was holding at the beginning of the game. Wow, what an easy fight. Okay, that's really our final boss? Oh, no. No, it is not. Hey, it's that song we heard in London by mistake. Alright, so strategy here. Destroy these orbs by reflecting their projectiles. Now we just wait for Geist to drop down, and now I can fight him. It's gonna take him a little while. But I can't actually hurt him yet. Huh. Now I can hit him. Oh, dang it. I moved forward at the wrong time. Shit. What? Okay, you gotta quit attacking when I try to move forward. Then just walk up and hit him. I think you've kind of already figured out the pattern here, and I just screwed that up righteously. And there, that's the final boss.
Do you think the anti-war movement led us to this? They said that the world crisis is over now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should be glad.
Oh, I'm glad. Now I can finally look for a new job.
You can do that after you've done me a favor.
Chief,
I'll need both of you to help me to separate aside.
Separate aside?
Yes, that way I can get my daughter back. And Maken, too.
Final separation is complete. Everything looks A-okay.
I've got the focal point of her side.
Hey! Father!
Everything's all right now. Why don't you go home and get some rest?
Are you going to seal Maken?
Yes.
But shouldn't Maken have the right to live?
Maken, who killed Geist, has now obtained the power to control the entire world of Psi. It's very possible that Maken could become another Geist.
Is this an order from Master Li? You made the right choice.
And that was Maken X. There are 6 more endings to get. I won't be doing that. If you really want to see those, I mean, this is not a hard game to find. I know it's very obscure, but it's not rare. You could probably find it at like a used game store for like 15 bucks. Actually, let me just kind of scroll over here to my shelf. I don't have a price tag on my copy. But it's not a very expensive game. But like I said, I would recommend you play this on Dreamcast and stay the fuck away from the PlayStation 2 remake. It is awful. And also only works on actual PS2 hardware. If you try to play it in an emulator or on a PlayStation 3, it will not work very well. And someone probably should have told Atlas that before they decided to re-release the game on the European PlayStation Store. The Atlas Europe, you are a fucking joke. Speaking of jokes, here comes all the voice talent. Ryan Drummond, wasn't he Sonic? John St. John? That can't be the John St. John. I refuse to believe that fucking Duke Nukem was in this bullshit. Are you kidding me? This game had a terrible localization. I mean, it's a great game. I hope I showed that off at least. But, yeah, the localization was not good. Made no sense. Acting was terrible. You know, passages didn't make any sense. Nothing was explained. Script rewrite. Should have rewritten it again. I tend to bag on this game's localization because it is very, you know, the plot is very interesting and the localization is just, it's really bad. Like, this could have been like a classic. Not like a cult classic, but like an actual classic. This could have been like, you know, one of those games that would be on like all the top 20 best Dreamcast games lists or whatever. But no. No, they did not do that. Oh, post-credit sequence. It's what happens when you get the best ending. This is considered the best ending, the true ending.
Do you still remember our promise to travel the world? you ready?
And that's the game. But I do have about a half hour. You know, I've only been doing this for an hour and a half, so I think what I'll do is go into the menu of my actual legitimate Sega Dreamcast, close content, and crash the Dreamcast. That's what I'm gonna do. Where is it? I think what I'll do is show off the Japanese version for a little bit. And the cool thing is that it actually works with the save files from the US version. So I didn't have to really do a whole lot of work to get to this point. But also, what are some differences? One, this info tab. It's all in Japanese, but it has information on all of the characters. Every character, including all of the bosses. Hey, Shaja, you look a little bit different than you did in the US version. Oh hey, so did you, Margaret. And yeah, this game does not hide the fact that, no, you were fighting actual Nazis. Also, each individual area of the game has its own info. As you can see, the Vatican, Lisbon, Transylvania, Vienna, which has been completely taken over by Nazi rule again. Let's see, where's the, I guess it's not available yet. And then just various concepts for the game. BJ, it just means Brain Jack. So you get like a nice little, like, encyclopedia that tells you all about the game. No. What character am I playing as? Okay, so I am playing as, Tyrus. Alright, so let's go to London. Let's just see some differences here. Oh, hey! These are not robotic dogs. These are actual animals with swastikas and bombs strapped to them. And sure enough, he's not just some weird army guy with Japanese characters on his face. He's a that's a criminal right there. Ah, shit. But I already got Samuel Smith, so I don't need to worry about brain jacking him. You die and be dead, animal. Oh, and instead of health pickups, you get these psi icons. Oh, and you can block their attacks too. They don't just automatically explode. So just a few differences here between this and the Western release. Oh, I guess I didn't kill all of you. I got one of you. Yeah, I just wanted to show off that level just to, you know, because it's always good to kill Nazis. But yes, oh, the sake brewery. It's no longer a wine brewery. Start to extract the information. Succeeded in the extraction. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned Don Regalia in this version is named Don Malukala. And let's take a listen to the acting.
欲深く傲慢で過ちを改めぬ愚かな人間が支配するこの欧州を見るがいい。人間は力を求めた代償を永遠に支払い続けている。俺が生きていた頃から何も変わっていないのだ。まさに自業自得というものだが、このまま奴らの魂が救われるのはあまりに哀れ。
Yeah, it's already a lot better than the English game, that's for sure.
我らが対極の刑によって哀れな人類は救われるのだ。その意義を理解せぬ貴様は愚かとしか言いようがない。さあ、未来を定めるための意義ある戦いを始めよう。このドンマルカラを退屈させないでくれたまえ。
I guess I'll just finish this level and call it good. I think well, with this game, I'll find something else to do for the next 20 minutes, but I think you get the point of, you know, what's different between the US and Japanese versions of the game. And why it's a real shame we, yeah, we didn't get this, or at the very least a fan translation. Maybe. Do I know any fan translator groups? Anyone, any of you watching? Gideon, are you watching my streams? Are you a follower of mine? I'm sure you can replace the text in this game, right? Tomato? Any of you? Definitely a game that can use it. There. I want that orb. Ah, fucker blew up on me. Oh. And yeah, the game's difficulty did not change from one country to another. It's weird how like a lot of reviews for this game say that it's like extremely hard, and aside from like maybe a couple boss fights and also me dying in Brazil, that's not really the case. This game's not really that tough at all. Oh, we gotta hear K at least.
不幸を導く。わからない話じゃないわ。もし天孫流星の計画で争いのない世界ができるなら、それは。
Well, I say hear K, but yeah, I can barely hear a word you're saying.
人間は愚かな存在なの。私たちの力で世界を良くすることはできないの。
Sure.
そう。私は人である自分を。
Oh, that probably wasn't a good answer. Yeah, that is Maken. No need to save that, actually. So, yeah, I guess I can end it 15 minutes early. I don't think anyone's really gonna have a hard time with that, are they? Are they? I don't think so. But I will play. Let me find the song here, because I didn't download the soundtrack. So here is from Digital Devil Saga. Kind of hearing it, aren't you? Yeah, that's pretty sweet remix, I think. So I am gonna have to actually play Digital Devil Saga someday, just so I can hear this song and say, "Oh, I know where this originally came from," and so can all of you now. Oh, and apparently I became a Twitch affiliate by doing this stream. So, good for me. I'm no longer just a Twitch bitch, I'm now an affiliate. Alright, you probably can't hear me because the music is louder. Right, I realized the volume was up, so you probably couldn't hear me. I made Twitch affiliate, yay! I think that means I could actually take donations or some shit, but I don't do that, because, let's be real, if you're watching this, chances are you're broke as a joke, so, you know, whatever. But anyway, I think that will be it for tonight, because, well, not really much else I can play in 15 minutes, and I've kind of already shown off just about anything I could show off in one playthrough of this game, so I'll call it. So, yeah, my schedule, I might be back on Monday, do another art stream, because that was pretty fun. Wednesday, I'll do more Fire Pro. I didn't do it this Wednesday because I was doing an episode of a podcast. Look forward to that. And then Friday, I'll find something else to play that isn't maken. So thanks everyone for coming by. Hope you had a good time. And until then, good night. Have a good weekend.